Ready to go now. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So digging in, Michael Harris II. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And there's a foul ball. To the right side. Throws to first in time. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fried, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Carroll makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and our pitcher tonight, Kerry Wood. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not.
Batter as he swings through it for strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That just misses, and now 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. This is Corbin Carroll. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Runner on the go. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Down and in, moved his feet. This one in the dirt. Man at second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one's upstairs, ball one. Carroll on third with two out. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that is that. Back in New York at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez.
Dimond Rodriguez.
Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt, 1 and 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Carlos Santana, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager. Wood back to work. Next offering is in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. The 2-1 is high. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jason Varitek stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
when you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Back up that got him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that misses. And the count is even 2-2. And that's counted away. And there's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. And ball one. Top of the third, no score. So 2 balls and no strikes.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch misses. Carroll. And that is that.
Let's take them higher now, take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, that you can't tie us down.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Chipper Jones. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Slider right there. 1 out, bases empty. Inside, almost got him.
Ball. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do.
Start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Harris measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick. back in 2019. Strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that one clips the corner. And this is inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Now Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. Fourth inning underway, no score. Fouled off. He was late. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Three-two on the way. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
The catcher.
And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Carroll under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
You got it in.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The tag.
Right there.
And he's out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. Way upstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one gets past the catcher. Ramirez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris sizes this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Runner takes off for third. To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back here in New York, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Free, back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That misses. 1-2 the count. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now one missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time. Rosario, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Just missed. In the air, center field. Carroll under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
Delgado.
That one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 10.
Chipper Jones digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Jones.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Struck out swinging his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Santander makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Puts a bunt down. And they tag him out. So up next, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris the second.
The seventh hitter, Michael Harris.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Bellinger up to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Puts a bunt down. On the run, throw to first, and he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. On defense, you're basically giving that up.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air. And there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swung on, belted. Harris ranges back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Ramirez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Struck him out looking. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball.